You ever play cards? You go to Walmart, you buy a deck of cards. They're pretty expensive these days, $4, $5, $6. And I found a source that has decks of cards for only a nickel. That's right, only a nickel. It's a factory in Ohio. So I said, for a nickel, that's a great deal. So I spent $400 round trip to buy a deck of cards for a nickel. Who's crazy now, huh? Well, I got the deck of cards. It was completely blank on the outside. Well, I can deal with that. But when I opened up the deck of cards, something strange happened, because I looked at the deck of cards and they were completely blank. Not only the faces, but also the back. Actually, I don't know which ones the faces are and which ones the backs are. But you really can't play cards with these. Unless, of course, you're a magician, you could actually print up some cards. Say I want to print up a red card. Say I want to print up the 6 of diamonds. All I had to do was just print it up just like magic. And, of course, now if I want to print up a different card, say I want to print up a black card like the 10 of clubs, I just rub it like that, and, of course, the 10 of clubs prints up. So now we got some decks of cards, cards that are printing up one after the other. The faces are relatively easy. The backs are impossible, but I'll get to those in just a second. So now we have cards with faces and backs and backs and faces until it looks like a complete deck of cards with faces and backs just like that. But that's impossible because 1 minute ago there was no face on this card and there was no back on that card. And when they come from the factory, they're only a nickel. The reason why they're only a nickel is because there's no faces, no backs or faces.